bedroom?
Give over, will you? I'm trying to revise.
Big deal. I only wanted breakfast.
Tell her, will you?
Oh, leave me out of it. You can sort yourself out.
I'm right in the middle of my exams.
Don't know what you're bothering for. I like it's gonna get you anyway. Get a life.
Oh, just because you're a thickie, it doesn't mean everybody else has to be.
Don't you call me thick. If you're so bothered, go and do it in your bedroom.
Yeah, well, I would do if your stuff wasn't all over the place.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, the pair of you? Leanne, you can pick them books up.
Yeah, well, she shouldn't have called me thick. And anyway, if you're so bothered about sharing a bedroom with me, you won't have to bother anymore because I'm moving out today.
Oh, hooray.
Going back to Ashley's? I thought you owed him some money.
I won't go back and live with him. He mothers me just as much as she does. No, Natalie's asked if I fancy a room at Rover's, so I thought, yeah, why not?
Huh? Blimey. Living over at top of a pub, eh? Your dad'd kill for a chance like that. Well, we'll miss you.
Some of us, not all of us.
Well, at least I'll have my own bedroom. Should do wonders for my love life.
Oh, Linda!
Yes?
Better get a move on or you're going to miss your bus.
Me boss? Aren't you going in this morning?
All too true. I'm one of those bosses that like to see his workers clock on the dot.
Well, I can go in with you, can't I? Just drop me off round corner.
The minute your mates see you get in my car, well, they won't be your mates for much longer. And then your private life becomes public property all of a sudden.
I can handle it.
Make life very difficult, believe you me.
Whose life? Mine or yours?
Well, both of us. For a start, you'd be the talk of the pub, the works, and the entire street. You could get mentioned in my divorce. You wouldn't like that? Neither would I.
OK, I get the message. I've not to tell anyone.
I don't think there's anything to tell. In fact, I can't exactly get my head round whatever we've got going. If we've got anything.
Anyway, I don't want to miss my bus, do I? Because, you know, the place I work, if you're late in, the boss goes mad.
This girl, Leanne, he's actually bringing her to the house now.
Well, it's where he lives. Where else can he take her?
You're missing the point, Nita. Do you know what the girl is? She is a barmaid with a husband somewhere.
Well, apparently he's in Canada, so it's a long way off.
In this age of the aeroplane, there is nowhere which is a long way off. Supposing he comes back, there's Vikram up to his neck in a messy divorce.
Well, tell him, don't tell me.
But he won't listen to me. His mother he might have listened to, but I think he will listen to you.
Oh, no. I am keeping well out of this. Besides, I've got to get to work.
Morning.
Morning, Leanne. Cup of tea here if you want one.
What the case is for? Are you flitting?
Yeah, I am. To here.
Leanne's going to be living in.
Oh, I see.
Well, suits us both. Leanne needs somewhere to live.
Too right, I do. Toy's been moaning like mad with me sharing a room.
Oh.
And I've been getting a bit fed up, you know, being on my own at nights when I've shut the pub.
Well, Mrs. Walker, when she had the Rovers, you know, she had a potman living in.
Oh, yeah. You can hear the gossip round here, Betty, if I had a man living in.
Well, yes, but I mean, Mrs. Walker was a real lady, you know, one of the old school.
Yeah. Thanks, Betty.
I didn't mean it like that. Of course, I mean, she was a good bit older than what you are now.
So, Natalie, which one's my room then?
I'll show you in a minute. Sit down first. There's a few ground rules, although not many. First of all, you keep your room clean by yourself. And then, don't treat the bar like your own fridge. You know, drinks, crisps and that. Otherwise, I'll never be able to keep my books straight. And have I forgotten anything, Betty? Oh, yeah, no surprises.
Like what?
Like, I don't want to find any strange men on the landing in the middle of the night. Although, on second thoughts.
Linda, did I see you get off the bus on Rosamond Street this morning?
Yeah, I thought I'd give my legs a rest.
Well, that's number 12. It didn't go anywhere near your house.
No, but it goes past me Auntie Maggie's and I stayed there last night. Anything else you'd like to know?
I'm being nosy, honest.
Who's your Auntie Maggie then?
Nobody special. Although she does make a good meat and tater pie. But once you've said that, you're finished.
Well, what are you staying with her for? Have you been chucked out your bedsit?
No. You say what you started now, you.
You can't keep any secrets round here. There's always someone that's got the beady eye on you.
You're absolutely right. I saw you arriving late for work this morning.
Only a few minutes.
Well, why is it that you live the nearest, yet you're always the last one in?
Well, it's this ailment our Les has. I have to rub ointment all over.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry I asked. Well, there you are, ladies. Don't spend it all at once. Oh, by the way, it's Wimbledon next week. Let's hope we see some of our creations on the British girls.
The British girls, they're not on court long enough for anyone to notice the knickers.
Well, I do. I make a point of looking.
He's a bit chirpy today.
Yeah, well, he's probably taking advantage of some poor beggar. That usually makes him feel good.
Chicken sandwich in a backstreet pub, I mean, it's not exactly high living, is it?
Oh, well, it does for me. I don't like a big lunch.
No, me neither. I mean, that's not the point, Alma. I bet Mike's not reduced to this. I bet he's out having lunch in fancy restaurants 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, he always said that kind of thing goes with the rag trade. You know, it's all part of getting a contract.
Well, you've got a contract with him and all. I mean, that's what marriage is supposed to be, isn't it, amongst everything else? And people who break their contracts are supposed to pay for it. Right?
Hey, Judy.
Hey, Sally, all right?
Hey, let's have a look at him.
Oh, aren't they getting big?
Oh, you're telling me they go out the clothes in 10 minutes.
Hey, kids. Oh, excuse me.
Right.
Sally Webster. Rosie did. Well, yeah, I'll come now. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Rosie. She's in trouble with the school. That's the head teacher. They want to talk to me.
Oh, it'll be something now. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you.
What do you want?
Couldn't keep it shut, could you? We'll have this. No more tales to my wife, right? And stay away from my house!
What are you doing?
Oi, stop that! Blimey, mate, are you all right?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been an arty boy then, Gary, eh?
Eh?
OK, show's over. Get in the house. What's going on?
You know as much as I do. I opened the door and he slapped me.
Yeah, but what I want to know is why.
Do you think I don't? All I know is what I told you. I saw him in a pub with somebody that weren't his wife.
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing.
He said something I heard him about you staying away from his wife.
I clean her windows, that's all. She's a customer.
Well, he doesn't seem to think so.
If that's him again.
No! I want to see to this fella.
Aya, is your husband in?
Yeah, what do you want him for?
I'm here, Mrs. Hardy.
Oh, hiya, Mr. Mallet. I just came to warn you that, my husband might come looking for you.
You're a bit late. He's already been.
Oh.
Here you are, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
I must thank you for agreeing to have this little talk.
My pleasure.
Mine, too. What I'm seeking is not advice exactly, but guidance. You know my son Vikram, who's holding the fort in my shop? I think he's somewhat naive.
Well, he's young. He's entitled to be naive.
Yes, but he's, shall we say, paying court to the young barmaid over there, Diane.
So I heard.
He brings her home, which worries me. I don't know the girl, but I don't like her. I think she's bad news for Vikram. Tell me I'm right.
Well, I can't do that. She used to work for me. Well, you know she did. And I'm quite fond of the girl. She's no angel, but when you think of the life she's had, is it any wonder? I mean, look at her father. Idle, dishonest, vicious.
That's what I think. Is it like father, like daughter?
My friend came round to see me last night and, well, she told me all about Frank and his girlfriend. Well, I wasn't surprised, really. I knew there was something going on. Anyway, this morning I tackled him about it and he just went mad. He was shouting and bawling and, saying he knew who'd shopped him. He meant you, Mr. Mallet. Apparently you saw him in his fancy piece in a pub or something. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I told you, Jude.
You see, Frank likes to have somebody that he can take it out on.
Oh, and of course he kept saying that there must be something going on between me and your husband, which there isn't, Mrs. Mallet. He's just me window cleaner.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, well, so does Frank, really. He just wants to convince himself that I'm as bad as he is. Then he thinks that he's got an excuse for doing what he does. Well, I'm sorry you've had all this.
Yes. So we. Tell your husband to keep his fist to himself, will you?
Yeah, well, he likes hitting people. I've had plenty. But not anymore. I'm finished with him.
Yeah, so we, hopefully.
Bye.
Bye. You thought I was up to something.
Yeah, well, you must admit it did look bad.
I don't care how it looked. I told you nothing was going on, and I don't lie. You should know that by now.
Yes, I know I should.
Yes, you should. I'm going to the pub before I say something I'll regret.
Gary?
Right, ladies. Now, I know it's Friday, you just picked up your wages, but I want you back here on the dot. You've got deadlines to meet and orders to finish.
Yeah, we'll be back.
And I want you sober. I don't want any wobbly lines.
He's scared we're going to get his knickers in a twist.
No, we could actually
Here we are,
stick
kids.
it on your head.
There you
Hi,
are.
Thank you.
Okay, Betty.
Hey, no, I'm paying. And she's helping me decorate the flat. It's the least I could do.
Not sure that's legal. Getting paid in hot pots.
Oh, no, lots of cups of teas as well. I'll make sure it's well supplied.
You can tell me, Gary, lad. You've been a naughty little window cleaner, haven't you?
Oh, give it a rest, will you, Les?
You should have seen it, Natalie. This bloke knocks on Gary's door, then wham, punches him one.
Is that right? Oh, I can tell, Gary, you've got a black eye coming.
And then he shouts, hang on, what was it? Oh, yeah, stay away from my wife. You see, Gary, lad, you should take me on this round with you in future. Hold your ladder for you. Help you out when there's more than you can handle on your own.
Look, Natalie, it was this bloke. He's got the wrong end of the stick, that's all.
All day up my ladder, busy as a bee. It's not my fault. I see a lot of things I shouldn't see.
Oh, shut up, will you, Les?
Pyjamas lying side by side, ladies' nighties I have spied. I've often seen what goes inside.
When I'm cleaning windows.
Come on, Rosie. Well, hard luck. You should have eaten your school dinner, shouldn't you?
Hey, Rosie, what are you doing off school?
Nothing. Come on. In the house. And don't put the telly on.
What's happened?
The school rang me this morning. She wouldn't eat her dinner. She was rude and nasty to the dinner lady. And then she threw her dinner all over her.
Blimey.
It's not funny, Kevin.
No, I know it's not. Look, this is because of what she's been through. All that stuff with Greg Kelly.
Yes, that's what it is. And it's all my fault, so go on, say it.
I don't have to, do I?
No, it is all my fault, I admit it.
And mine as well.
All the same, she's got to be ticked off about it. I think this weekend she should be grounded, kept in the house.
I'm supposed to be taking her and Sophie out, aren't I?
Oh, no, you're just going to have to take Sophie. We've got to get through to her, Kevin. Teach her she can't just lash out at other people, however bad she's feeling.
Yeah. I think we can learn that one.
Right, Rebecca's waking up. William won't be far behind.
All right.
Gary. I do trust you. Just got right mad when that man bashed you and... Oh. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, I'm fed up in the pub. They're all taking a mickey. Telling window cleaner jokes. That Les Battersby you at worst. And we're going on and on and on and
Yeah,
on.
well, he will do if he knows it winds you up. Take no notice. You can climb my ladders any time.
Oh, don't you start.
Right, I'm gonna have to go. Give us a kiss. Right, I'll be home about 11. And if you're asleep upstairs in bed, be warned. I'll be waking you up.
Be gentle with me. And mind me black eye.
See you.
I was laugh at number 5 then.
Crowded, noisy and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I don't live there anymore. I live here, upstairs. Got my own little bedroom and everything.
Oh, I see.
Bet you're all lonely all by yourself now, aren't you?
No, it's great. Cheers.
Oh, I was ready for that. Get a taste of paint in your mouth, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, the flat looks great, and thank you very much for helping me.
Well, give the paint a chance to dry. I'll do woodwork with the second coat tomorrow.
Are you hungry? I'm starving. I cooked me, but the flat stinks of paint. I'll tell you what, I'll take you for a pizza.
Well, why don't we go to my place? I could knock us something up. Spend the evening. It'll give the flat time dry out.
Yeah, OK.
Right then, you're on.
Cheers.
I don't want to talk about Vikram. That subject is closed. I want to talk about your important executive career.
Oh, it's not important yet, but it will be.
I know it will be. After all, you're your father's daughter. And soon you will be ruling the entire Fresco empire.
You know that Fresco's is American-owned, so they're very big on togetherness and community solidarity. One big happy family.
That's a cheap way of not paying decent wages.
Oh, now come on. You never showered me with £5 notes, did you? Anyway, next week, Fresco's is holding a staff dinner dance. It's a big hotel do. They're calling it a midsummer ball, so how do you fancy it?
Me? You want to take your father to the ball?
Yes, that was the idea.
Oh, then I certainly will. And I'll speak warmly about how you want Fresco to flourish. But at the midnight hour, I might just turn into a small shopkeeper who hates supermarkets.
Well, make yourself at home. You know where everything is. Still in the same place when you and me were together.
Yeah, seems like a long time ago now.
Aye. Does to me and all. A lot's happened since then, one way or another.
I expect you get a bit lonely now you're in the house on your own.
It's what Leanne said just now in pub.
Oh, I was trying to worm my way back in with you.
No, she's moving in pub. She's going to be living there as well as working.
She don't waste any time, does she? Will you tell me something? And I know it's been really nosy of me, but were you ever one of the notches on her bedpost?
No, I wasn't. And before you ask, I wasn't interested. All we did was share an house together, that's all.
You always did have good taste in women.
Do you fancy a drink? There's some lager in the fridge.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I feel really dirty and smelly, you know, smell of paint on you.
Have a bath if you want.
Can I?
Yeah, of course you can. There's plenty of hot water. Steak night if you don't fancy going back flat with all them paint pots. Spare bedroom going.
Ashley, you're a wonder.
I know. People keep telling me.
Well, thank you, ladies. See you all Monday.
Not if I win lottery, you won't. You'll have to find yourself a new worker.
And if I win the lottery, Janice, you'll have to find a new job.
Do you know, you're just the sort who would win and all.
Right, girls, I'm off. I've got to get changed and meeting Kevin later.
Nice.
Have fun.
When are we going to have our night out? I really fancy it. And I don't mean our Les neither.
Not tonight, Janice. I've made other arrangements.
Have you got a boyfriend somewhere?
When I have, I'm sure you'll be first to know. Oh, I forgot my jacket. I'll see you later, Janice.
See ya.
Got a few laughs at me today. I heard some of the remarks you made about me, keeping the girls in stitches.
Yeah, well, I've always done that, so... I thought you didn't want anyone catching on.
No chance of that. The way you take the Michael out of me. Just don't go too far, all right?
I never do. Well, not up until now.
So what are you doing tonight?
Tonight, I've nothing planned.
Well, I've nothing planned for the whole weekend. So why don't you throw a few things in a suitcase and we'll head for a nice little country hotel I know.
What? A dirty weekend?
Certainly not. We'll have a bathroom en suite.
Yeah? Sounds all right to me.
Right. See you at my flat in an hour. I'll be waiting for you in the car.
Feels better. No, you don't mind. Put your dressing gown on.
Well, if I said no, take it off, you'd be in a fix, wouldn't you? Of course I don't mind. You always used to wear it.
I know, I always used to like wearing it. It smells of your aftershave. Do you think... Oh, it doesn't matter.
Go on, what?
Do you think if Anna got jealous about Zoe and then walked out, do you think we'd still be together?
I don't know. You might have got fed up and walked out anyway.
Don't think so. Look, I'm going to tell you something now. When I walked out because I was jealous, I thought you'd be upset and you'd kick Zoe out back on the street straight away, and then I'd move back in again and everything would be okay.
I dare say I should have chucked her out. Saved a lot of grief all round. But I couldn't. I was sorry for her, and that's all it was, you know. There were no cause for you to be jealous, not then anyway. But I did get fond of her. She didn't give a damn about me.
Well, she never did have very good taste in men, did she? Like me, really.
No, thanks very much.
I didn't mean you. Apart from you. You've always been so good to me, Ashley. You still are.
You shouldn't have done that. Not unless you meant it.
What?